everybody, it's Fish Boy Tim, and welcome back to episode 4 of the Community Craft server. And I'm being shot at. This is very rude, Mr. Skeleton. Wherever you are. Oh, nope, now it's a stray. Alright. Yes, so welcome back to episode 4. As you can see, here we are in the mountain area. And I did not... Wait. Okay, apparently that works. Yeah, anyways, welcome back to another episode where today we are out here in our lovely mountain region, and it's a beautiful, bright, sunny day. And yeah, so today we are working on the mountain, and in between episodes, first off, I've gotten all my stuff back, or at least most of it. We got our elytra, helmet, pants, chest plate, which I actually have not been wearing because I've been wearing the elytra. Boots. Only thing I have not upgraded to netherite. I did a whole bunch of bed bombing. I surprisingly did not get a whole lot of netherite, but the only thing I have not upgraded is my boots. And that's because they have mending. These do not have mending, and so I want these to be the strongest. But yeah, then we got our pickaxe and our amazing sword, bow. You know, we're riding high. We're doing fine, and yeah. As well as upgrading all my stuff in between episodes, I did a few other things. One, I built a slime farm. And that was just, I don't know why I didn't make a video of it. I think it's because it was really spontaneous. I had this all laid out, and I'll get to this in a minute. But I had this all laid out. I was going to record, and then it's just like, hey. And then, like, I think it was Rockets was just like, hey, Tim, can you build a slime farm so I can get some slime from you? I'm like, sure. So I built a slime farm, but the design I chose, you had to make it really efficient. You had to like mine out the entire chunk. Well, that took like hours and hours. On the upside, I now have like 3 double chests of deep slate, of cobbled deep slate. So I'm gonna sell some of it, but use some of it for our ski resort here. Now, getting onto that, as you can see, I have placed some blocks. So what we have here is the deep slate path is our path for our little ski village. And so what we're going to do today is get that path built. And then the netherrack lines going up the mountain. These are where our chairlifts are going to be. So as you can see, we have one here, and this will be our beginner slope because it is flat where we are going to build the park. And then, yeah, this part is all just, it's pretty flat. And then we have one more over here. And yeah, but so today we are just going to be building our path in the village here. And so my reference image, which if you didn't know about Minecraft building, if you're building something that could be in real life, like this is a ski resort, so there are hundreds of these in real life. You want to find a reference image, or like, well, you have that idea in your head. And sometimes you're building off of something. So my reference image is Whistler Whistler Blackcomb, and I have actually been there. It is an amazing village, and I love it. So yeah, we're gonna try and recreate that as the ski village. And so what I have here is I have cobbled deep slate for the path, and I think it looks the best. And now I just need to figure out, now that I have the path going, I need to figure out, like, how do these junctions work? How wide should it be? Should it be slabs like I have here, or this high up? How does it work with these little drops here? I need to figure all this out. And starting off with how big it should, or how wide it should be. Originally, I had the idea of 5 wide, but that's a little bit too skinny. So let's just do this. How is this? Is this any better? I still think it's too skinny. The problem is that things like this exist here where I've built a loop. Things like this exist, and if we make it like 10 wide, well, yeah, we're not gonna have be able to build anything inside here because the path will be so wide. So maybe paths like this that branch off. I mean, I'm not sure which way the main path goes here. I think it was going to go this way, but we'll make it go that way. Yeah, so let's do these I think these side paths I'll do skinnier. But, so we have this main path here, as you can see. This, how wide should this be? I want to do one more, but that's still a bit much. So, we're just going to leave it for now. Yeah, alright, yeah, this wide this wide works. Yeah. Yeah, okay, yeah. I think this wide is going to be good. And now we just have to go along and build it. And I don't know how that's going to work because, you know, it's jagged. It's nice and flowy. It's not a perfect straight line. And it feels like it goes along the valley. So I need to figure out, well, also how we're going to get these drops going down. I don't know how that's going to work. But, yeah, then we need to, so we need to figure that out. Need to figure out how we're going to deal with this huge hill here. There used to be a bigger hill here, and then I just decided to mine it all out to make this less of a big drop. So, I think if we go this way first, I can figure all this out. So, I'm going to go and build a path. Alright, so I've extended the path a little bit here, and it's looking pretty good, except for this step down. See, I'm trying to go with the landscape, but at the same time, we don't really need to because we are going to have buildings and more buildings. And it's like, why should I go with the landscape? Like, if I'm just going to put a building here. I don't know. I feel like it doesn't make much sense. And so now what I kind of want to do is just have it all be one flat thing and only do little step downs. Like maybe on areas like this. We're definitely going to have slabs here. So I think now I need to decide if I want the slabs or if I want the, actually, I want the slabs. I just realized this will definitely, we don't have to mob spawn as much. So we can have, like, nice, dimly lit, although not fully dimly lit, but, like, nice, I don't know. I feel like slabs would be the better choice. So I'm going to go ahead and mine this all up and replace it with slabs at the same height as this. And as the snow is falling, I have completed more and more of the path. And I found another reason why slabs are good. Snow will not fall on them. See here, these are full blocks because of the step down, and snow is falling on them. But yeah, so the path here is looking good. I'm happy with the size. There are a few parts, like I think it's somewhere in here. Well, also, it's not, if we look from this side, it's not even touching the ground, but that's fine. We'll build a building here. But yeah, there are a few parts where I think it's like somewhere in here where it isn't the 9 wide that the rest of the path up there is. It's like 8 or something. But that's just because it fits in better and looks nicer. And this path will probably, it should have, like, it should really go to here. But I think I'm just going to keep it going like here. And now my plan for this section here is actually, I want to build a bit of a lodge building. Because, you know, I just think it'd be cool. I don't know what we're going to build on this side. I mean, there is a lift there. So, this part of the path, I might actually stop building for now. Because I just realized, yeah, our lift is here. So, don't know how this is going to work. And as the sun is setting, I have completed our path all the way to this lift area here. And I did make it skinnier. I did pull it a bit more away from the mountain. But I think that was for the better. Now, I have been thinking about this lift here because it kind of doesn't have a flat area here because the path is in the way. And so I think we should probably actually put it here. And it is better. Because, well, I did want to put it up the steepest area. The problem is it will hit it. I staircased up. It's going to hit the mountain. So I think if we put it along here, like so, it'll not hit the mountain. It'll have a flat area for loading. And it'll actually take you to a higher point on the mountain. Only by like a few blocks. But I think that's a better spot. So got to move that line there. And then I have to continue and build the rest of the pathway over on this side. And if we just fly up here, you will see that we have created the main path. And it is looking so nice. It looks amazing. It gets a little bit skinnier here, but that's fine. Yeah, so we got that. It's looking amazing, and I love it. Now I just have to go ahead and make all the little tiny ones, and then we will be good. And as I fly up here, you will see, once I turn around, that is. Okay, do I up? We have connected all the little side paths, and it is looking nice. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. So I'm pretty happy with what we got. These ones are about 5 wide for the most part. And yeah, so this one just goes down, and then they all have like a little little turnaround thing. And they're meant to be skinnier because it's not the main path. They're the little side street, the little back alleys that have, like little shops and stuff. They're the side streets. So they're meant to be a bit smaller. But yeah, so as we come here, we got one more there. And then we have the big loop here. And this is probably going to be the one that I changed the most. And the path will change slightly as I build buildings and stuff, like things like this. I'm not sure if I want to block there. I might. This corner here, or like this junction here, it will probably change. I'm not sure how much I like this part here with this, because I'm trying to prevent things like this, although up here was really hard when it was like turning both ways. So we got not exactly the most perfect thing, but it looks good. I love it. It looks amazing. And yeah, then we just have one more little side street here. I don't know how much this is going to change. This one is probably going to have the most drastic changes. Like, I might move it here. I might make it wider and do like a big turnaround. I don't know. That's all going to come in the future. Anyways, so now I want to start prototyping a lift. So we have our 3 lift locations, and I've actually been thinking, because this side of the mountain is really steep, and so all the green runs on this mountain are going to be coming down this side, but then we can't have them they're going to be ending up over here and coming to the village here. So I may put one more lift like here-ish. I don't know. We'll figure that out in the future. But yeah, so we need to prototype a lift at least. By what I mean by that is just, figure out the height. And also, yeah, just figure out the height that we want to go at it. And I have the rest prototyped, actually. I've been working on this for months. I've been working on the idea for months. So we just need to build it and just make sure that we get everything at the right height. And so for lift design, this is what I am thinking. We just have a pillar here, and then a little rotating gimbal with it going up. Now, this will not look like a real lift that you could see, because wires don't exist. Wires don't exist in Minecraft, and neither do chair lifts or other stuff. They do not exist in Minecraft. So the best thing I could come up with is if we take some smooth stone slabs, and then we just every once in a while build up. Like so. Place that block there. Yeah, if we just every once in a while just build up and then just have it keep going up, and have another lift tower here and keep going up, then we just put minecart rails on top and have minecarts going around, and either decorative chairlifts below, or I did like we did with the skis. I remodeled a minecart to look like a chairlift. Now, you can actually sit in the bottom, although I am going to try and see if I can fix that, but probably not. That seems more like a mod thing than a texture pack. Basically, that is the one idea that we have, and I think that's what I'm going to do. The other crazy idea I had is you take the remodeled chairlift, you make some, and then you put iron bars here, and then you make you make rails, powered rails, redstone blocks, and one other just random obscure block that you would never ever use in a world. You just make all those textures invisible. It would look like it was going on top of the chair wire, but it actually isn't. I'm not going to do that because I really don't want to do all that work, and the snow is bugging me. But yeah, so for now, we're just going to do this and hope that it looks good. And if we just fly up here, you will see that I now have all of the posts in, and I've tried to put them at the best height I think they should be at. And they all look a little bit different, but it looks like there would be a chairlift here. Now, they are actually fairly short for a chairlift, but I don't really mind. I think they look good, and this is also the bunny hill, so we would not want the chairlifts to be too high. Now, I just have to go ahead and string them all together. And as I just fly along here, you will see that I have completed one side of the lift, and it is looking amazing. I'm really liking it. It looks good. I did have to move a few of the posts just because I realized that I can't have a randomly jagged line. It has to be like a perfect diagonal line between each lift to look good. So I had to move a few of the posts, and so I think next time when we build the next lift, we're gonna build like the cable line first and then attach posts to it, and that should go better. Anyways, so I got one side done. Now I need to go and do the other side. And as I am just riding down the chairlift here, it's a little bit laggy, but you will see that I have completed the other side. It's done, and it has all the rails on. And yeah, so now we have a fast and easy way to get up to the top of this hill. I do think that I will need to add more power rails eventually, and I might even do some down just to make the down faster. But for now, it's doing pretty well. And since we have one lift done, that means that all we have to do next is build the other two. But I am going to do that in between episodes, and because I am saying that, this means that this is the end of the episode. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then please like and subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss the building of this ski resort, of which we don't have a name. So if you have an idea for a name, leave it in the comments. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.